Okay. We're doing that here later for a day or two, but that's not all. Okay, first, 7-1, any questions? We okay with solving proportions, or
Yeah.
number 3?
Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Just kidding?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Is everyone sure? Anything here?
No.
You guys know how to do the 4, 5, 6 ratio deal?
Yes.
4x, 5x, 6x? Okay. Skills practice, 7-2, similar polygons. How are we here?
Well, you do number 1.
I do number 1. Okay. Determine whether the figures are similar. If so,
Can we write angle side angle on that one?
well, no, this one we haven't even gotten angle side angle yet on this one. Okay, on this one, what you're supposed to say is see if 6 over 4 equals what? 9 over what? 6, and see if it equals 10.5 over 7. And what you find is 3 over 2, what? 3 over 2, 3 over 2, right? So we're good with the sides. Sides are proportional. The only thing left, the angles must be what? Congruent. So, are the angles congruent here? This one's congruent to that one's congruent to that one. Does the third one in a triangle have to be congruent to the other one if the first two are?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Wait.
So, they are similar. Now, they ask for a similarity statement. It's the same thing as congruency statements. They have to be in corresponding order. So I would say triangle ABC, if I chose to name it ABC, is similar to triangle. If I went ABC, what would I have to do? That is in corresponding order. And you've explained it by showing that they're congruent there, right?
Where did you get 3 over 2?
3 goes into, well, if you do this in your calculator, you'll see you get what? 1.33 repeating?
Well, didn't you just
No, you get 1.5. What am I saying?
didn't you just cross multiply and see that they are the same?
Other thing, you're right. Other thing you can do is cross multiply, see if you get the same number. 6 times 6 is what?
36.
9 times 4?
36.
9 times 7? 63. 6 times 10.5? 63. Yes, you can do that too. Absolutely. Here, do we even need to worry about the sides?
No.
Why?
Because the angles are congruent.
No.
5. I mean, wait,
Because
I thought we were talking about numbers.
on the next one, the sides are all congruent, right? So obviously the ratios are all going to be the same, aren't they? All you got to see is if your angles are congruent. Are your angles congruent? Yes. So all we say is SPQR is similar to, if I said SPQR, what do I have to do next? Z, what? W, because that's the 2 mark, right? XY. And you could probably do the other direction too, realistically on this one, because it's parallelogram, but that's your similarity statement. Okay, how about any here? We okay with these? Any of these confuse you? Maybe number 5?
Number 5, yeah.
Okay, you know what confused you? You saw this and you got scared of what?
Fraction.
You'll stop doing the back work. Pay attention. You saw that. You got scared to death. Hey, that one corresponds with that one, right? So we can go 5 over 10 over 3. Just put it in and see what happens. Equals, if I put the 5 on top, what has to be on top here? 9 over what? X plus 1. Now, it's just that times that and that times that, isn't it? Doesn't really change just because it's an ugly, don't discriminate against poor 10 over 3. It's not its fault it's ugly. 10 over 3 times 9, you know what's going to be nice there? You know what 10 over 3 times 9 is? Well, how do I know that? 3, this is 10 over 3 times 9 over 1. 3 goes into that what? 3 times 10. So fraction ends up going away, doesn't it? What do we got to remember here? 5 times x plus 1. It's 5x plus 5. I have to multiply the 5 times x and the 5 times the 1. Now it's all of a sudden a very easy equation to solve, isn't it?
How did you do that fraction?
3 goes into 9 times 10.
Basically, I went 10 over 3 times 9 over 1 is what I was doing, right? 3 goes into that 3. 3 times that, I get 30 over 1, which is? Which, I mean, you can do that with your calculator, too. Use the A, B over C button. This one? What corresponds to the x? X over what?
13.
Equal to, now I need to find 2 that, what would it be?
12 and 6.
I put the x on top, though, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
So what would need to be on top? 7 over 14?
Yeah.
What am I going to do now? 14x is equal to, 7 times 3 is 21, 7 times 10 is 70, that'd be what? X is equal to 7. Is that right?
I think I did this
6, or
6.5 is what I got.
6.5. Yeah, I was about to say, it's not 6, 7, it's 6.5.
Coach Stubb, on my proportions, I set mine up differently. Like, I put 14 on top side on the left and 7, and then like X and then 13.
So that,
It's okay.
oh, 6.5. We can put this one. Oh, no, I did it right.
Yeah, you did it right. I don't know why I put 7. That was stupid.
Coach, I put 13 over 2.
That would be right. I got that too.
13 over what?
2.
Where'd you get the 2 from?
Because I did 13 over 12 equals x over 6.
And
That's what I
then it
did.
came out to something 0.5.
13 over 12 equals x over 6? You can do that. But you got to watch yourself there. You guys start doing that too
That's
much.
not what I did.
Hey, that's what I got. I got the same answer to you.
Yep.
Me too.
But I did 7. I got
But what I do is I think it's the safest thing to go by corresponding. Which one is the copy of the other one? What is the copy of x?
13.
So that's why I put 13 underneath it. Then on the other side, what is the copy of 7?
14.
You do that, you'll always be right.
Yeah, that's what
Okay?
How do you choose which ones to...
You could have done 13 over 26 too. You got the same answer. Because if you look, both of them reduce to what? 1 over 2. That's the beauty of things being similar. Isn't it a beautiful thing?
I meant. Yes.
Similar triangles up here in top. They want to know if we can say these two are similar. You have to remember, you have side, angle, side similarity, side, side, side similarity. What else?
Angle, angle.
Angle, angle similarity. Is there anything else? I don't think there is there?
Side angle.
Huh?
Is there an angle, side angle?
But that's already covered with angle, angle similarity. See what I mean? Basically, any situation where you have two angles, they're what? Similar. Now, I've got, what have they given here to me? Two sides and what? So I'm probably shooting for which one? Side, angle, side. First of all, are they related to each other in the correct way? Is this the included angle? It is the included angle to the two sides given to us. The only thing left to see is if they're proportional. Now, here's one thing to remember. Does 18 have to correspond with 16? 18 could correspond with what?
12.
See if 18 over 12 equals what? 24 over what? Now, you could see if that works, but I think if you look at it, it's obvious it doesn't, does it? Cross multiply, what do you get? What's 18 times 16?
288.
What is 12 times 24?
288.
So are they proportional?
Yes.
And side angle side, so yes, they're similar by what? Side angle side, similarity. You have to put that similarity sign.
How exactly do you know it's side angle side?
Side, included angle, side. Side, angle, side. It's the angle in between the two sides we have information on. Yes.
Is it fine if I did it like just scale factor?
Yeah. That's the same thing. You basically reduce this down to what, 3 over 2, and that one reduces to 3 over 2, or you could have done it from the other perspective and done 2 over 3 and 2 over 3. Which ones? Okay. Do you see a little bit why this was side angle side? Okay. On this one, you know why this one's hard? It's because it's one triangle on top of the other. If you were to draw it like this, label your sides. This would be L, M, right? And that would be N. This is L. What would this one be? P. And this one be what? Okay, this one is 12. This one's 8. This one is 10, but what's this one?
15.
Stop chatting. What's this one?
15.
Okay. Do I have any angles here?
No.
I do have one. Can you guys tell me which one it is?
The L?
Isn't L going to be congruent to itself? So I do have an angle. And it turns out 8 over 12, that does reduce to what? 2 over 3? 10 over 15, that does reduce to 2 over 3 too, doesn't it? So these are proportional to each other. We're good there. What's the problem?
Spells.
Is angle L the included angle? So we have angle side-side similarity. That doesn't work, does it? Okay? So the answer here? No. I got the 15 because, see, from here to here, the whole thing's 15 because that 10 plus 5. Because they say, basically what they're saying here is from there to there is 10, and from here to here is 5. So the whole thing's 15.
Well, where's your proportion? Did you do one?
I just looked at them. 8 over 12 is 2 over 3. 10 over 15 reduces to 2 over 3. But here's the thing. I don't even have to do that because this is the non-included angle. So it doesn't matter if they're proportional. I don't have enough information. So no, these...
I did a proportion and then they equaled each other and it was proportional, so I put yes.
Yeah, you were wrong because there is no side-side similarity theorem. You're missing one key element, and that's the included angle. But they didn't give us the included angle, they gave us the non-included angle. So it'd be angle side-side similarity, which there is no angle side-side.
That's the thing, like, I did the same thing, I just forgot that we had to use, like, the theorems to,
Right.
Wait, how did
because
it,
I
like,
put up
go
the,
on?
Because it's this one congruent to this one. Here are the two sides. The two sides you're talking about always make the included angle, and it didn't make that angle, did it? How are we on these? Do you guys see that 18 over 12 is equal to x plus 3 over x plus 1, x minus 1? You guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
On 4, I didn't.
What would you do here on 4? Once again, why are they trying to make this harder on you? Big triangle, little triangle. What's the big side here? 32? Or no, it's 24, isn't it? 24. And the little side's 8. The little side here is what? 6x plus 2? No, I'm sorry, I got this wrong.
X plus 5.
This is not 8, is it? The whole thing's 24. What's this? 16? So the little side here, this side right here is 16. This side's 24. You guys see that? This is 6x plus 2. Well, this whole side is 6x plus 2 plus what? X plus 5,
7x plus 7.
which is 7x plus 7. So your proportion is 16 over 24 is equal to 6x plus 2 over 7x plus 7. Cross multiply and solve. Let's see what we get. What's 16 times 7? 112x plus 112 is equal to 144x plus 48. Just watch up here. Don't really write this, don't worry so much about writing it down right now. Subtract 112x. Subtract 48. What's left on the left side of the equation? Right here. That goes to 0. That goes to 0. What's left? Is equal to, what do these two add to? Divide both sides by? Now, I want to ask you guys a question. On a test, this test is going to be over all of chapter 7, is it not? Does everyone agree with that? In chapter 7, is there a theorem, and it turns out it's in 7.4, is there a theorem that says if this is parallel to this, what does it say? That the parts are what? Similar.
That's the thing that I used.
So what I would have done here is I would have gone x plus 5 over what? 6x plus 2 is equal to 8 over 16.
That's what I did.
And guess what? You'll notice you get the same answer. 80, right? 48x plus 16. Subtract 48. Subtract 80. I get negative what? 26? Is that right? Negative 62. Divide by negative 26, what do you get? Get the exact same answer, don't you? Because, see, in the next section, we learn that theorem. In this section, they want you to go through this spill, don't they? Because you haven't learned that the parts are proportional there, have you? Okay? Remember, this will be online if you need it. Anything on 7.4? Anything on 7.4?
The one with the figure, yeah.
Okay, determine whether they're parallel, justify your answer. Okay, AD,
The only one I was confused on is number 4 because it has the 1/3 DA. And then number 5 has like 2 DE and it didn't make sense.
okay,
I was confused on how you would determine if they're parallel or not.
okay, AD 15, DB 12, AE 10, EC 8. If these two are parallel, okay, then 15 over 12 has to equal what? 10 over 8. So what do?
Cross multiply.
Do you get 120 is equal to 120?
Yes.
So are they parallel?
Yes.
Coach Stump, on that one, could we do like 15 over 10, 12 over 8?
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
On this next one, BD is 9, BA is 27, so I'm going to say it's, this one right here is what? 18? Is that right? And the whole thing is 27. Does everybody see how I got that?
Yes.
Okay. Next stuff it gives me, it says CE is 1/3 EA. EA is, of course, just EA. Okay? Here's all you got to do. See if EA over 1/3 EA is equal to, I put EA first, what do I do here? 18 over what? Now, here's the deal. What do the EAs do? What's 1 times 9? What's 1/3 times 18? Are they the same? Come in. You're ill? Rackle, you're ill. Go home.
Are you serious?
Turd.
My mom is 7.
Okay, do you see this right here? These canceled, right? So I went 1 times what? 9 and got what? 9. 1/3 times 18, if you put that into your calculator, you get 6. Are they equal? So what's the answer here?
2 ones. Like they make almost
Yeah, they just
one.
cancel.
They cancel each other out. Same thing divided by same thing is tomorrow. We okay there? So on the next one, it's going to be the same type of deal, isn't it? How about 7.5? We okay on 7.5? Guess I don't have 7.5 right here. Here's 7.5. Do you have any questions on 7.5?
Let's see.
Wait,
What did we learn about 7.5?
I had a question on like the altitude ones.
The altitudes are the same, what? No, proportional to the sides. So 22 over x would equal what?
14 over 10.5.
14 over 10.5.
I was talking about 5 and 6.
Cross multiply, 14x is equal to,
231.
divided by 14, x is equal to what?
Keep it with you in case they ask.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna ask. I don't have to go back to the mid high, right?
No, that's a permanent.
Okay.
in the building.
Okay. We're good.
What's 231 divided by 14? Here it's 33 over x is equal to what? 15 over 10. Okay? Only ones I'd like to make sure and go over here, look at this right here. Do you guys remember what happens here? If this is an angle bisector, the two parts created are proportional. So m over the part on its side, which is 8, is equal to 26, and the part on its side, which is 12. Everybody see that?
Yes, sir.
This is the only one that has only one triangle in it, and of all your theorems you got to know for the test. If you think about it, it only has one triangle in it. All the rest of them, we're comparing two triangles, aren't we? You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
I did 5.25 over 7.
You were probably fine. You got the same thing. Yeah.
Is the answer to number 7 7.3?
Let's see. 8 times 26 is 8 times 6 is 48. That's 128 is equal to 12m divided by 12. M is equal to, we're going to that 1.
I got 17.3.
You got what?
17.3.
Is that what 128 divided by 12 is?
Oh,
I don't think so.
I set up my proportion 12 over 8 equals 26 over 8. Wait, 26 times
No, it's m over 8 equals 26 over 12.
26 times 8 equals 208.
Huh?
It's 10.6.
And then I didn't get the right answer. Like, or even answer, so I got 17. That's why that's
Should have gotten 32 over 3.
Let's go.
I left it as 6 over 13.
That's not right.
I got 32 over 3.
She's like, I don't ever told